It's me again with another unboxing. Hold on. This time, it's for the Power A Joy-Con Comfort Grip. This one, the Pokemon version. Big thanks to Power A for sending this over for us. I'm going to just jump right into it. So the Joy-Con grip, right, that you got with your Switch, it's okay. It does its job, right? You know, I'm going to be honest with you, for the longest time, that is a crunching sound. For the longest time, that is all that I had. I didn't have a Pro Controller or anything like that. Thank you, Power A, for, by the way, solving that issue. So I spent a lot of time holding those Joy-Con grips. And so I've seen these new ones that have kind of come out. And they say this is the Comfort Grip. And right off the hop, as I'm looking at this one from the Pikachu, also Pikachu looking super angry, is I really like this this kind of rubberized back end of it. The other one, the black one, right, that would have came with your Switch, feels very plasticky, which it is, but it doesn't have very much of a grip. And this has a nice grip for your fingers, actually, and for your hands. And do I have a couple Joy-Cons laying around? Well, of course I do. And we're going to pop those in really nicely there. Pops in quite easily. There we go. And we have got indicator lights that flash on and off for it as well. So it fits nicely there. And yeah, that feels, and I think when you first held the kind of the Joy-Con grip, right? Initially, you're like, oh, this feels all right. This feels comfortable. This feels like it fits really well in there. I will say the Joy-Cons feel like they've got a little bit of a, you can hear that or see that? A little bit of a wiggle. And I don't know if it's these Joy-Cons specifically. You know what? I've got another set of Joy-Cons. Hold on a second here. Let's see if it's just Joy-Con, if those Joy-Cons in general. Now those are my OG original Joy-Cons. So maybe they've just kind of seen the end of their day with their wiggle. I'm gonna pop in some other ones here. Some bought not with the system, I bought with the system, but it was okay. I bought the black system, and then I bought these Joy-Cons separately. If that makes sense. Little wiggle, but nothing that's outrageous. That looks interesting. It's an interesting color combination. But I always think having these are super handy. Again, I love the fact that you can see indicator lights there as well, letting you know what control it is. These are great for the kiddos, right? You've got Joy-Cons laying around. A couple things, just having them in one of these is so much easier than having them laying around, because you're going to lose them if they're laying around. Just putting them in the grip is great. In our family or in our house, we have lots of, we're hosting 4 or 5 kids that come over and they're playing video games. And, everyone wants the Pro Controller, right? The big controller. Well, these are fantastic substitutes. In a lot of ways, the kids, these are much more comfortable with the hands, right? They're a little bit smaller and much more ergonomical as well to get a hold of. So yeah, I think this is great. I love it. When this came out of the box from Power A, my kids were like super pumped for this. Actually, more excited for this than the other things that I showed them as well. So yeah, I like it. Looks good, feels good. That's kind of my first impression, first take at unboxing it and putting it in. Looks well. So guys, yeah, thanks very much for tuning in. Hopefully you've enjoyed this kind of like quick unboxing and look at the product. And again, this is the Joy-Con Comfort Grip from Power A. This is the Pokemon version, but they have all other kinds of versions as well. They have an Animal Crossing one, and I saw a Mario one. So they've got all kinds of different versions of this as well. So whatever your kid's favorite game is or series, super easy to grab one of these. These are also relatively cheap as well. They're under $20, which is a great substitute for, again, you've got some Joy-Cons and you want everyone to play and have their own. And then as a reminder to the kids, hey, when you're done with your Joy-Cons, make sure they're back in the grip, so that they're easily found as well later. And again, smaller hands, smaller controllers makes playing a little bit easier and a little bit fun, or I shouldn't say funner, but perhaps potentially more enjoyable. And I really like the grips on the back. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.